Live at Q92radiosports.com. Now let's take you courtside to our play-by-play team. This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92radiosports.com.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's broadcast of high school basketball on Q92radiosports.com. I'm Ryan Keller. Appreciate you joining me tonight for the Division V regional semifinals between Canton Central Catholic and Richmond Heights. And we should be in for hopefully a pretty good game. We're going to go over some of the information, breaking things down. We're going to talk about some of the schedules that these two teams played, and we're also going to discuss the first matchup. These two teams met during the regular season, and we'll give you a score for that as well as we get ready for action. It should be a good game. The number 3 Richmond Heights Spartans and the number 2 seeded Canton Central Catholic Crusaders. So all that and more coming up right here on high school basketball. We're also streaming on Facebook and YouTube. So if you want to check things out over there, you can head over to Facebook and YouTube. But I appreciate you joining me right here on Q92radiosports.com. We're going to step away and take a break. When we come back, time to break down the action between the Crusaders and the Spartans right here on Q92radiosports.com.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Buying a home is one of the biggest investments you will make in your lifetime. And for some, it's the very first time. You are going to want the guidance of someone with experience, integrity, and successful results. Joanna Belden with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services has proven time and time again that she is that someone. Working with the Belden Group of Joanna Belden and Cindy Ehrenhalt with over 29 years of combined experience and over $21 million in volume sold in 2023, you can feel confident knowing that you are in the best of hands. Call Joanna at 330-309-2343 or Cindy Ehrenhalt at 330-268-5063 or find them both at howardhanna.com.
Home sweet home. Until the roof leaked, the hot water tank went cold, and the furnace died. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we can make it home sweet home again. With a home equity line of credit, our HELOC rates are outstanding, and there are no closing costs, no appraisal fees, no application fees, and no annual fees. Make it home sweet home again with a home equity line of credit from Friends and Family Credit Union. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92radiosports.com.
And welcome back to the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse as we get you ready for action in the Division V regional semifinals between the Canton Central Catholic Crusaders, and the Richmond Heights Spartans. How do we get here? Well, here's how we got here. The number 2 seed Crusaders routed Trinity 62-34 in the district finals after routing Manchester 62-30 in the semifinals. And they also beat Brooklyn 81-39 to begin the tournament. So they've had kind of a nice steady path to get here. Richmond Heights, the number 3 seed, 16-9 on the season. They have absolutely destroyed teams on their way here. They beat Chagrin Falls by a score of 94-49 in the district finals after a 90-28 rout of Shaw in the semifinals, and then 111-25 absolute destroying of Northwestern. Central, they have won 3 straight districts with this current group of seniors led by Luke Velosky. He's averaging 21.6 points a game and is headed to Walsh University, or is a Walsh University recruit. Fellow senior Easton Miller joins Velosky in scoring 11 points in the district finals, while junior Lance Velosky, Luke's brother, scored 12. He averages 11.3 points per game this season. Jonathan Stengel and sophomore Will Miner provide the height in the paint. Stengel is a Miami of Ohio football recruit. And as I mentioned earlier, this is a rematch of the regular season game. Richmond Heights won that one 87-56 in December. The Spartans broke that game open in the third quarter. Richmond Heights has been absolutely dominant. They have been the dominant small school in Ohio since 2012. They've won 3 straight state championships in Division IV after reaching the state semifinals in 2019 and 2021. COVID canceled the 2020 season with them in the regional finals. They have won 24 straight tournament games, 24 games in a row in the tournament, most of them by a significant margin. They've won their 6th regional games since 2022 by an average margin of 33.5 points per game. It's crazy. None of their last 6 games in the state tournament have been closer by 13 points, and they won their title game by 21, 44, and 27 points. Guys to look out for them, De'Eric Barber scored 24 points. Ohio State recruit, so Dorian Jones is going to be heading to Ohio State, scored 21, and Damaris Winter scored 18 to lead the way. That is the big 3 for Richmond Heights. The winner will advance to the regional finals at 1 p.m. on Saturday right here at the Fieldhouse. Let's see here. They're going to do if they're doing the national anthem first, if they're doing the starting lineups first, but we're going to step away and take another break. When we come back, we'll get you the starters for tonight's game and get you ready for action here at the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse. It is the Division V Regional Semifinals on Q92radiosports.com.
At Dr. Michael J. Hewlett Family Dentistry in Massillon and Malvern, they're proud to be part of 2 wonderful communities. After 32 years of providing high-quality dentistry, Dr. Hewlett has decided to retire. They are happy to announce that Dr. Corey Boss, a Massillon, Washington graduate, will take over in March with the full support of the Hewlett dental family. Dr. Boss is excited to continue providing the same excellent service that patients have come to expect. He is accepting new patients at this time. Please call 330-477-2151 to make an appointment.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
So here I am in line at Papa Gyro's. I order the Gyro Supreme. Suddenly, the lady behind me chimes in.
It's pronounced gyro.
Then the fella behind her says,
It's a gyro.
I turn my back and I finish my order. I also need a large Grecian salad, some baklava chocolate swirl, and a Cajun gyro.
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 Okay. So no matter how you say it, you're not far from a Papa Gyro's.
For Pete's sake, it's Papayitos. Find the Papayitos closest to you at papayitos.com.
Where's Pete?
Since 1962, DeHoff Realtors has been deeply rooted in the Stark County community. As proud supporters of high school athletics countywide, they are committed to helping our neighbors buy and sell homes with confidence. Visit them at dehoff.com or call them at 330-499-8153 and let's make a winning move together. DeHoff Realtors, your championship team in real estate, dedicated to serving the Stark County community with pride. Good luck to all of the boys' basketball teams still fighting for a title in the tournament.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92radiosports.com.
And welcome back to Camp Memorial Fieldhouse. Ryan Keller with you as we get you ready for the Division 5 regional semifinals between Richmond Heights and Canton Central Catholic. Getting the starting lineups going right now for Central Catholic, and we will go through them as well. Dylan Minnie is going to be starting for Central, the 5'11 sophomore guard. Easton Miller, the 6'3 senior forward. Number 32, Luke Velosky, the 6'2 senior guard. Number 34, Lance Velosky, the 6' junior guard. And Jonathan Stengel, the 6'8 senior center, are your starters for Canton Central Catholic. For Richmond Heights, Makai Ashbury is going to be starting for them, 5'11 freshman. Number 1, De'Eric Barber, the 5'10 senior guard. Number 2, Damaris Winters, the 6'3 senior guard. Number 11, Dorian Jones, the 6'5 senior guard. And rounding out the starters for Richmond Heights, number 12, Joey Amori, 5'10 senior for Richmond Heights. We had some basketball games going on yesterday on the Q92 Sports Network. In Louisville, a winner in overtime yesterday. They beat St. Francis de Sales 51-46 in overtime. Louisville advances to play Bishop Hartley this Saturday. Tip-off at 1 o'clock. John Bozica will have that call. Also last night at Kent State University at the Mack Center, the Kent McKinley Bulldogs held off Whitmere 64-60. They will face the winner of St. Ignatius and St. Edwards. Last I heard, St. Ignatius was beating St. Ed's by 20 points. So it's looking like McKinley and St. Ignatius will play this Saturday, 7 p.m. at the Mack Center at Kent State University. Tomorrow night on the Q92 Sports Network, we got more basketball for you. And that is going to be at 5 o'clock on Q92radiosports.com. Also streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Warren Harding, the number 2 seed, will be battling out against Massillon Perry. Perry with a 52-51 win over Solon to advance to the regional semifinals, being the district champions there. And they will have a test to them when they face off against Warren Harding. Chaz Coleman, the quarterback for the Warren Harding football team, is one of their basketball studs as well. So the Perry Panthers tomorrow, good luck to Perry, and hopefully they can pull out a dub and advance on. The winner of that game will take on the winner of Shaker Heights and Brecksville Broadville. And no national anthem because this is the second game here today. So we are about to get underway. Teams out onto the court. And Central Catholic wearing black, all black, with white piping and trim around the arms and the shorts and down the leg with the White Crusaders. And Richmond Heights, they are in all white with the blue piping around the shoulders and down the pants with the blue lettering. Here we go with the tip-off. And the tip-off is going to be battled around, bouncing off of Lance Velosky and out of bounds. So Central won the tip. And they will give, they're going to give the possession arrow to Central. So Richmond Heights technically with the tip. Three-pointer from the corner, and that's going to fall off the front of the rim by Makai Ashbury. And Central Catholic with the basketball. We're courtside at the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse, and that pass is tipped out of bounds by Ashbury. It'll remain Central Catholic basketball just underway here. They will inbound in front of the bench for Richmond Heights. Central Catholic moving right to left across your dial, and Richmond Heights from left to right. Pass into the backcourt for Central, bringing it up is Dylan Minnie. Minnie trying to get it down low. They do to Stengel. Stengel's going to have that one blocked by Dorian Jones, and Richmond Heights goes the other way, looking for a man in the corner, and then they're going to swing it back up on top. With the basketball is Amori. He's going to drive right down the middle of the paint, off the back of the rim, drop it in, and good for two. So Joey Amori gets on the board first for Richmond Heights. About a minute underway here in the regional semifinals between Canton Central Catholic and Richmond Heights. Central with the basketball, a little floater from the foul line, and that is no good from Luke Voloski, battling for the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball and possession arrow with Central, so the Crusaders will keep possession, inbounding underneath their own basket. Luke Voloski, he is going to be the inbounder. Looking over in the corner, thought about a three, and then throws it back up on top to Lance Voloski. He'll drive to the basket. That ball almost got stuck between the rim and the backboard. Rebounded by Richmond Heights. Going the other way, the Spartans lay up and in. That's De'Eric Barber with his first points of the game, and an early 4-0 for the Spartans. Luke Voloski with it, throws it to his brother in the left corner. Back to Luke at the point. He'll shift to the left wing, tries to go underneath the Stengel. Stengel up and in for two. Jonathan Stengel with the basket. It's 4-2, Richmond Heights over the Crusaders. Pull-up jumper just in front of the three-point line, in and out from Ashbury, rebounded by the Crusaders. Luke Voloski crosses the timeline. He's over on the right wing, guarded by Amore. Swings it over into the left corner. Thought about a three and then driving to the basket. Officials in my way. Putting it up and in was Easton Miller getting his first points of the game. We're all tied up at 4, 2 minutes in to the regional semifinals here at the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse. Richmond Heights with the basketball. Pull-up jumper from the right elbow. In and out. No good from Ashbury. Rebounded by Central. Voloski up the right side. Swings it over to his brother Lance. He's going to have that one poked away by Barber. Barber going up with the layup. No good. Rebounded on the play by Jones as they rotate it around. Find a wide open man in the left side for the three. And that was Joey Amori with the three. And it's 7-4, Richmond Heights over Central. Voloski with it in the left corner. Underneath the Stengel. Stengel turns, puts it up and in, and draws the foul. Jonathan Stengel with 4 points. And he's going to go to the line with a chance to tie it up. 5:13 left in the first quarter. So Jonathan Stengel, Miami of Ohio recruit, at the foul line, getting ready to try to tie this one up. First free throw, no good. Rebounded, going to be knocked out of bounds by Richmond Heights. So it'll stay with the Crusaders, 5:12 in the first quarter. Dylan Minnie inbounding underneath. Gets it into Miller. Miller backing his man down. Nowhere to go. Kicks it back out behind the three-point line. Swinging it around into the corner. Three-pointer on the way. That is blocked. That was Minnie. He gets his own rebound. Throws it up on top. Driving to the basket. Voloski, a little floater. Luke Voloski puts it in for two. And the Crusaders are up 8-7. 4:50 left in the first quarter. De'Eric Barber with the basketball. He's going to swing it to the right wing. Rotate around to the left side. Three-pointer up and in. Makai Ashbury hits the three. And the Spartans go up 10-8 over the Crusaders. 4:30 left in the first quarter. Pressure in the backcourt. Central needs to get across. They do. Voloski looking for Stengel on the right side. Back to Voloski. Three-pointer up short off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Ashbury. Now they push it up with Winters. Winters down the left side of the paint. Spin around. Fade away. Puts it up and in for two. 12-8. Richmond Heights ahead of Central Catholic. Luke Voloski to the point. Looking for somewhere to go. Finds Stengel. He'll kick it back out to the Lance Voloski. Now they go over into the left corner. That's Minnie. Minnie's going to work off a screen. Try to swing it around. Finding Voloski at the top of the three-pointer. Oh, around the rim and out from Luke Volosky, rebounded by Richmond Heights. They try to go up court. Volosky, Luke steals it, goes up and for the layup, wide open. Luke Volosky with 4, and it's a 2-point game. Richmond Heights 12, Central 10. 3:30 left in the first quarter. Barber with it for Richmond Heights over on the left wing. He's going to reset things and drop it off to Amori at the point. Left corner, three-pointer on the way, wide open, off the rim, no good. Rebound by Luke Volosky. He's bringing it up the left side. Stops, swings it out to the point. That's Minnie. He goes over to Easton Miller. Miller now at the point, being pressured, trying to get into the middle of the paint. He does. Has that one poked away from behind, out of bounds. It'll remain with the Crusaders. Subbing in for Central Catholic, number 35, Will Miner. And number 3, Jake Bowling into the game for Central Catholic. Bowling will inbound underneath his own basket. And they throw it underneath. Great look underneath. Reverse layup up and in from Easton Miller. And we're going to have a turnover on the inbound. I believe that was Dorian Jones who crossed the out-of-bounds line into play before actually getting rid of the basketball. So the ball will go back to Central. 2:53 left in the first quarter, and we're all tied up at 12. Bowling looking to get it in, throws it up on top to Volosky. He's going to lose the basketball. They get it up court to Jones. Jones up the left side, and a huge dunk from Dorian Jones. Central quickly down the other way, and a basket from Lance Volosky. They were celebrating the dunk. Central took advantage of it and tied it back up at 14. Turnover now underneath the basket from Richmond Heights. Central going the other way. Luke Volosky at the point. Swings it over into the left wing. That's Lance. Lance driving to the basket. Little drop underneath. And the foul! Will Miner with the bucket. Drawing the foul. Central goes up 14-16. 2:14 left in the first quarter. Will Miner will go to the line to try to add to it with the and one. 2:14 left in the first quarter. Central up 2 with a chance to add to it, and make it a 3-point game. Miner at the line. His free throw is good. Central 17, Richmond Heights 14. De'Eric Barber bringing it up for the Spartans. He's on the left wing, moves to the middle of the foul line, swings it over, right side, three-pointer, in and out, no good. That was Ashbury again. He's like 1 for 5, and Central just keeps leaving him wide open in the corner. Fortunately for them, he keeps missing. Easton Miller with it for Central. Little spin move, gets to the foul line, floater, and draws the foul. That's the fourth foul. I believe it's the 4th. They still have 3. I don't know if they've added this one on. No, it is the 3rd team foul on Richmond Heights. And Easton Miner, 6'3" senior forward, going to the line to shoot 2. And the first one off the side of the rim, no good. 1:48 left in the first quarter. As I mentioned earlier, these two teams met in the regular season. Richmond Heights won 87-56 back in December. Second free throw from Miller is good. That gives him 5. Richmond Heights eager to push the pace. De'Eric Barber with it now on the right wing. Drops it off, and then a quick pass back to Barber. He has nowhere to go. Pulls it out to the right side. Calling for a screen, moving to his left. Now he's going to pull it out and reset the offense. Barber down to the left elbow, kicks it out to the left corner. That's going to be knocked away, battled for, and knocked out of bounds. And last touch by the Crusaders, so it'll remain with Richmond Heights. 1:21 left in the first quarter. They will be inbounding underneath their own basket. Swings it out to Winters on the left wing. A deep three by Damaris Winters. And it's Central 18, Richmond Heights 17. And here comes the press, the half-court press. As soon as Central crosses, they're able to break it and get it in the hands of Luke Velosky on the left wing. Deep three from Velosky. That's pure. Luke Velosky with the deep three of his own. It's 21-17 Central. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. And we're going to have a foul down at the other end of the court on Central. That's going to be on Jake Bowling, number 3. And that is Central's first foul of the night. And subbing into the game for the Crusaders, Tyler Cook. Tyler Cook, the 6'3 junior forward. Richmond Heights inbounds. They get it to Ashbury again. This time he hits the three. They keep leaving Ashbury open. He's bound to find the bottom of the net, and it brings it to within 1. Central 21, Richmond Heights 20. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Jake Bowling with it now out near midcourt on the left side. Swings it over into the corner to Minnie. Minnie back up on top to Bowling. They rotate it around to the right side to Velosky. He loses it. They get it to Minor. Minor now over in the left corner, and that's going to be stolen away from Richmond Heights by Ashbury, but he ends up stepping on the out-of-bounds line. So the ball will remain with the Crusaders with 20 seconds left in the first quarter, with Central leading by 1. Jake Bowling inbounding right here in front of us. We are courtside at the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse. It's a different view from down here. I really enjoy it. Central with the basketball. That's Minnie on the right side. He tries to get it to Bowling. That's going to be knocked away from behind, out of bounds, with 9 seconds on the clock. And here comes the substitution. Jonathan Stengel back into the ball game, the 6'8 senior center. Having a seat for the Crusaders, Will Minor. Central inbounds. They get it to Cook. Cook back to Bowling. Bowling across midcourt. 5 seconds remaining on the clock. They need to get a shot off. He was looking for Velosky, not there. Crazy three thrown up by Dylan Minnie, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Central Catholic leads 21-20 in the Division 5 regional semifinals. We're going to take a break. This is high school basketball on Q92 Radiosports.com.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
Looking for a place where good food and a good mood come together? Welcome to Samantha's Restaurants in Stark County, proudly owned by Heidi Kiefer. Whether it's a hearty breakfast, a satisfying lunch, or a delightful dinner, you'll always find something to love at Samantha's. With 5 locations in Hartville, Oakwood Square, downtown Canton, Hills and Dales, and Louisville, Heidi is proud to be serving Stark County for over 25 years. More than just a place for a great meal, her friendly staff will put a smile on your face and make you feel like part of the Samantha's family. Serving generations in Stark County. Stop in and discover why good food equals a good mood at Samantha's.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92Radiosports.com.
And welcome back to the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse, the Division 5 regional semifinals between the Canton Central Catholic Crusaders and the Richmond Heights Spartans. Central leading 21-20. Richmond Heights is going to have the ball to start off. Jones, a deep three, no good, rebounded by Stengel. Luke Velosky bringing it up the left side of the court. Little hesitation dribble. Floater now from 10 feet out, and that's going to fall no good. Rebounded by Richmond Heights. That is Amori with it. He gets it down. They rotate it around the three-point line. Over to the left wing. Deep three up off the rim. No good from Damaris Winters. Rebounded by Velosky. Luke Velosky out near midcourt, working on the left side, now getting to the point. Drops it off to Bowling on the right side. He rotates around to the left side to Minnie. Minnie driving, kicks it back out behind the three-point line. Rotation, three-pointer, Bowling, in and good! Jake Bowling with a three from the right side. And Central up 24-20. A minute underway here in the second quarter. De'Eric Barber on the left side. He's going to rotate to the right. Finds a wide open man in the corner. Another three from Ashbury there, leaving him wide open. I would just get it to him every time and let him shoot. It's 24-23. We're going to have a foul called on Joey Amori on Jake Bowling, bringing the ball up court. Substitution for Central. Easton Miller comes into the ball game. Tyler Cook will have a seat. So on the offensive side of the ball for Richmond Heights, they've got Jonathan Stengel guarding Makai Ashbury. And Stengel stays in the post, and Ashbury just pops out behind the three-point line and is wide open. Central with the basketball. Luke Velosky on the right side. Kicks it over into the far right corner. Back to Velosky. He goes underneath the Stengel. Stengel kicks it back out. Cross-court pass. Bowling. Three up off the backside of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Stengel. Stengel gets fouled, throws it in, and makes it, but the official waves off the basket. Said the foul was on the court and on the rebound and not on the shot. So that's two fouls inside the first 2 minutes of this second quarter. And a substitution for Central. Lance Velosky back into the ball game. .609 left in the second quarter. 24-23. Central leads Richmond Heights. Pass into the backcourt to Lance Velosky. He's able to bring it down. Contested, of course. He hands it off to his brother on the right side. Luke drives, drops, kicks it out, and a deep three from Lance Velosky. 27-23. Central leads Richmond Heights. Ashbury open on the left side, beats Stengel and just goes baseline and puts it in for two. 27-25, Central leads. Ooh. Yeah, literally right in front of me. That's why I said, ooh, an errant pass as Luke Velosky dives to try to save it right in front of me. Unable to do so, and it'll be a turnover, and the ball will go to the Spartans. De'Eric Barber bringing it up for Richmond Heights. Looking to the right side, finds Ashbury in the corner. Another three, that time no good. Rebounded by Lance Velosky. He hands it off to Luke. Luke back to Lance. He's going to drive into the middle of the paint and kick it back out. Luke Velosky with it at the point. Swings it over into the right side to Lance. Lance, just a nice slow take right down the middle of the paint, and nobody stops him. Lance Velosky with the two-point basket. It's 29-25 Central, 5 minutes left in the half. Amori with it on the right wing. He's going to drive to the middle of the paint. Little floater, puts it up and in. A lot of pace to this game right now. 29-27, Central leads. Oh, that should have been a foul right there in front of me. No call. Bowling with it now at the point. He's going to rotate to the left side. Gets it to Easton Miller. Miller drives, step back. No good. Fighting for the rebound. And a foul is called on Richmond Heights. That's their third foul in this quarter. And that's going to be on number one, De'Eric Barber. I keep looking up at the scoreboard when there's one almost eye level with me. I got to get used to looking at that one. I'm going to have a sore neck tonight if I keep doing that. Central inbounding from underneath their own basket. Bowling looking, finding man underneath, and taking a huge foul was Tyler Cook. Tyler Cook's going to go to the line to shoot two. And the Richmond Heights player Damaris Winters is trying to get to the official to talk to him, and he is trying to find out what's going on and understand why they called the foul. That's the 4th foul on Richmond Heights in this quarter. So going to the line to shoot 2 is Tyler Cook, and he makes the first. Tyler Cook's first points of the game. Cook, a 6'3" junior forward. .426 left in the half. Cook getting ready to try his second free throw attempt. Puts it up and makes them both. 31-27, Central over Richmond Heights. De'Eric Barber with it on the left wing for the Spartans, and he's going to get past his defender and have a clear path to the basket, and De'Eric Barber puts it in for 2. Lance Velosky up the right side of the court, stops, drops it off to Luke. Luke, little head fake, hesitation dribble, gets to the middle of the paint and draws another foul. So he will go to the line to shoot 2. This foul is on Mekhi Ashbury. That's his first personal foul, team foul number 5, with 4 minutes left in the first half. Luke Velosky to the line. He's got 7 points, and he's going to miss the first free throw. So it remains 31-29. Second attempt, and he makes that one. So 32-29, and Central bringing a little pressure now. They finally break it. Maury up the left side, cross court pass, deep 3 from the right side. That's no good from Damaris Winters, rebounded by Central. Up 3-pointer on the left wing, and he hits the 3. Lance Velosky is on fire. That gives him 10. And Central leads 35-29, 3:30 left in the half. Barber with it, trying to take a 3 of his own, makes the 3 and draws the foul. De'Eric Barber from the right wing, making the 3, picking up the foul, and has a chance to bring this back to a 2-point game. That's huge. Trying to make it a 4-point play, and he does. Barber making it a 4-point play. It's 35-33 Central. Here comes the full court press from Richmond Heights. Bowling with it, trying to get it across. He's just going to airmail that one out of bounds, a turnover. And Richmond Heights has a chance to tie or take the lead here with 3:21 left in the first half. And they get it inbounded to Barber. Barber throws it over in the right corner to Ashbury. Back to Barber. He gets to the point. Clear path to the basket. We're tied up. Barber having himself a game right now with 10 points. Bowling bringing it up for Central. We're all knotted up at 35. 3 minutes left in the half. Over on the left wing to Miller. Miller penetrates, gets to the left elbow, finds a man in the corner. That's Lance Velosky. He's going to have his pocket picked, able to maintain possession and get away as they rotate it around the 3-point line. And a 18-footer from Bowling, and he makes it 37-35. Ashbury open in the left corner, decides to drive to the basket. He's going to pick up a foul and go to the line to shoot 2. The pace of this game is just unbelievable. So that foul they're going to call on Bowling. That's his second personal foul, team foul number 2, as Mekhi Ashbury goes to the line to shoot 2. And Ashbury makes the first. Ashbury leading all scorers right now with 12. He's hit 3 threes tonight. Ashbury's second attempt off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Central's Mini. Dylan Minnie bringing it up court. Here's the half-court press from Richmond Heights. They finally get it across. Velosky with it. Swings it over into the left side. Over into the corner on the left to Luke Velosky. He kicks it back out to Dylan Minnie. Minnie on the left side. Has nowhere to go. Finally gets it over into the left corner to Lance Velosky. He picks up his dribble on the left wing. Finds a wide open man at the top. That's short from Easton Miller. Rebounded by Richmond Heights. They push it up. Damaris Winters gets across the timeline. Over into the right side to Barber. Barber on the right wing. He's going to slowly walk over to the point and reset the offense. 1:48 left in the first half. 37-36. Central up by 1. Over on the left side now is Barber. He kicks it off. Three-pointer up on the way. Oh, they're going to give him a 2 from Winters. And we're going to have a timeout from Richmond Heights. With 1:33 left in the first half, we're going to take one as well. This is high school basketball on Q92 Radiosports.com.
Buying a home is one of the biggest investments you will make in your lifetime. And for some, it's the very first time. You are going to want the guidance of someone with experience, integrity, and successful results. Joanna Belden with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services has proven time and time again that she is that someone. Working with the Belden Group of Joanna Belden and Cindy Ehrenhalt with over 29 years of combined experience and over $21 million in volume sold in 2023, you can feel confident knowing that you are in the best of hands. Call Joanna at 330-309-2343 or Cindy Ehrenhalt at 330-268-5063 or find them both at howardhanna.com.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92Radiosports.com.
And welcome back to the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse Regional Semifinals in Division 5. Central Catholic leads Richmond Heights. They trail 38-37. 1:25 left in the first half. Here comes the pressure from Richmond Heights. Driving to the basket, and a little bunny layup, no good. Rebounded by Central. That one's no good. You had a miss from Miller, and you had a miss from Cook. Rebounded by Richmond Heights. Looking for the three on the right wing, and it is in. Dorian Jones, the Ohio State recruit, hits the three. And Richmond Heights up 41-37. 50 seconds left in the first half. Luke Velosky on the right side. Finally swing it around to the left corner. Three-pointer on the way. That one's no good. Rebounded by Central. That's no good. So the first three was Lance Velosky. He missed it. Rebounded by Minnie. Minnie missed it. And then grabbed by Tyler Cook. Tyler Cook draws the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot two with 43 seconds left in the half. Cook with 2 points on the night, trying to make it three, and he does. Coming into the game for Richmond Heights, AJ Audio. His first time in today. As Cook gets set to try his second free throw attempt, and that one's in as well. 39-41, Richmond Heights leads Central Catholic. And we got 40 seconds left in the half. Derek Barber slowly walks it across the timing line. They might be holding for the last shot here as we're at 30 seconds now. And Joe Amori has it out near midcourt. And it looks like Richmond Heights is just holding for the last shot of the half. Looking to the sidelines. We got 10 seconds remaining. Swings it over into the right side. That's Barber. Barber, hesitation dribble, gets down, kicks it out into the corner. Another pass to the point. Now over into the left side. Three-pointer from Audio at the buzzer, and he hits it. AJ Audio with the three. As time expires in a half that was led by Central for the majority of it, they go into halftime trailing. Richmond Heights 44, Canton Central Catholic 39. And that's going to be it for halftime. We're going to step away and take a break. When we come back, we'll get you some point tallies from that first half, and we'll check in on the St. Ignatius St. Ed score and see who Canton McKinley will play on Saturday. This is high school basketball on Q92 Radiosports.com.
At Dr. Michael J. Hewlett Family Dentistry in Massillon and Malvern, they're proud to be part of two wonderful communities. After 32 years of providing high-quality dentistry, Dr. Hewlett has decided to retire. They are happy to announce that Dr. Corey Boss, a Massillon, Washington graduate, will take over in March with the full support of the Hewlett dental family. Dr. Boss is excited to continue providing the same excellent service that patients have come to expect. He is accepting new patients at this time. Please call 330-477-2151 to make an appointment.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
It's not easy out there. You need a loan within your budget that you can afford. The big banks tell you thanks, but no thanks. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we're here to help. Simply stop by any of our 3 convenient locations on Erie Street South, downtown Massillon, and Whipple Avenue at the Acme Fresh Market. Visit with one of our loan professionals. They'll discuss your needs and review the options that will work best for you. We know it's not easy out there. So now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family. Friends and Family Credit Union.
So here I am in line at Papa Gyro's. I order the Gyro Supreme. Suddenly, the lady behind me chimes in.
It's pronounced gyro.
Then the fella behind her says,
It's a gyro.
I turn my back and I finish my order. I also need a large Grecian salad, some baklava chocolate swirl, and a Cajun gyro.
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 Okay. So no matter how you say it, you're not far from a Papa Gyro's.
For Pete's sake, it's Papayitos. Find the Papayitos closest to you at papayitos.com.
Where's Pete?
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92Radiosports.com.
And welcome back to the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse of the Division 5 Regional Semifinals. Richmond Heights 44, Canton Central Catholic 39. Central led for the majority of that most of the second half of the first quarter and then most of the second quarter. Richmond Heights making a bit of a run there at the end. And let's go over some of the scores for them. Makai Ashbury with 12 points in that first half. He's hit 3 threes, most of them just him camping out in the corner, and they've been wide open looks. De'Eric Barber for Richmond Heights with 10 points. Damaris Winters with 7 points in that first half. AJ Audio hit a 3-pointer at the buzzer as time expired at the end of that first half. He's got just the 3 points here today. Ohio State recruit Dorian Jones, just 5 points in the first half. So that scares me a little bit because he could go off at any time. I believe he's averaging like 21 points a game. Let's see here. Let's check the good old notes. He scored. Yeah, he's probably averaging about 20, 21 points a game. So you got to keep an eye out for him in the second half. And this is the closest game that this Richmond Heights team has had in quite some time. They have won 24 straight tournament games in the OSHAA. 24 straight tournament games, back-to-back champions. No team in the state of Ohio has ever won 4 in a row. So they're looking for history this year. And then finally, Joey Amori rounding out the scoring for Richmond Heights with 7 points in the first half. We're going to step away once again. When we come back, we'll get you the scores for Central Catholic. This is high school basketball on Q92Radiosports.com, at Facebook and YouTube, with Richmond Heights leading Central 44-39. This is Q92Radiosports.com.
Since 1962, DeHoff Realtors has been deeply rooted in the Stark County community. As proud supporters of high school athletics countywide, they are committed to helping our neighbors buy and sell homes with confidence. Visit them at dhoff.com or call them at 330-499-8153 and let's make a winning move together. DeHoff Realtors, your championship team in real estate, dedicated to serving the Stark County community with pride. Good luck to all of the boys' basketball teams still fighting for a title in the tournament.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
Looking for a place where good food and a good mood come together? Welcome to Samantha's Restaurants in Stark County, proudly owned by Heidi Kiefer. Whether it's a hearty breakfast, a satisfying lunch, or a delightful dinner, you'll always find something to love at Samantha's. With 5 locations in Hartville, Oakwood Square, downtown Canton, Hills and Dales, and Louisville, Heidi is proud to be serving Stark County for over 25 years. More than just a place for a great meal, her friendly staff will put a smile on your face and make you feel like part of the Samantha's family. Serving generations in Stark County. Stop in and discover why good food equals a good mood at Samantha's.
Buying a home is one of the biggest investments you will make in your lifetime. And for some, it's the very first time. You are going to want the guidance of someone with experience, integrity, and successful results. Joanna Belden with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services has proven time and time again that she is that someone. Working with the Belden Group of Joanna Belden and Cindy Ehrenhalt with over 29 years of combined experience and over $21 million in volume sold in 2023, you can feel confident knowing that you are in the best of hands. Call Joanna at 330-309-2343 or Cindy Ehrenhalt at 330-268-5063 or find them both at howardhanna.com.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92radiosports.com.
And we're back at the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse, halftime. Richmond Heights 44, Canton Central Catholic 39. And let's get into some of the scores for Central Catholic. Jake Bowling, 5 points, all his points coming in the second half, along with Tyler Cook. Tyler Cook with 4, all 4 of them in the second half as well. Easton Miller with 5 points in that first half. He had them all in the first quarter. Luke Velosky with 8. He led the scoring in the first quarter and then only had 1 point in that second quarter. Lance Velosky, he is leading the scoring for Central Catholic with 10 points. Will Miner with 3 and Jonathan Stengel with 4 points. Central did a great job defensively for the most part there in that first half. Towards the end of that second quarter, they got a little bit sloppy. Mekhi Ashbury has been left open in the corners for some wide open threes, and that's why we didn't see a whole lot of Jonathan Stengel in the second half because they're taking advantage of him defensively. Stengel kind of hangs out in the paint, and Ashbury is a smaller guy. Let's see here. Mekhi Ashbury, a 5'11 freshman who just pops out into the corner, and Stengel can't get out there in time to guard him. And he's just had some wide open looks from behind the three-point line. As we get you ready for second half action, let's see if I can get a final score here from that Division I game. Let's see here. St. Ignatius and St. Ed's, the winner of that game, will face McKinley on Saturday. And let's see if I can see the final score here, or if it is a final yet. No, I cannot. Let's see here. Let's see what the good old interwebs can tell me as we get ready for the second half. St. Ignatius. We'll go to Ohio High School Athletic Association. Let's see here. I don't have the score reported yet. I will keep an eye out for that. And as soon as we get a final in that game, we'll let you know. Camp McKinley plays 7 o'clock on Saturday. The Louisville Leopards advance to the regional finals as well. They will be playing at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Both those games can be heard right here on Q92radiosports.com. Also on Facebook and YouTube. And the officials are the late arrivals. The teams are out onto the court. The officials just now coming out of the locker room as we get ready for second half action from the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse. 5 on the floor. The starters for Central: Dylan Minnie, Easton Miller, Luke Velosky, Lance Velosky, and Jonathan Stengel. Starters, let's see who's on for Richmond Heights. Makai Ashbury, De'Eric Barber, Damaris Winters, Dorian Jones, and Joey Amori. Central's going to have the ball to start it off as they now move from left to right. Lance Velosky with it on the left wing. The defensive pressure looks like it's been picked up from Richmond Heights as he drops it off to Minnie on the right wing. Minnie now rotates to the point, swings it over to the left side to Easton Miller. Miller, rotation around. With it now, three-pointer up from Luke Velosky. That's no good. Battling for the rebound and coming away with it was Dorian Jones from Richmond Heights. Ashbury quickly the other way. Kicks it out, three-pointer left wing, and that is no good. Rebounded by Miller. He gets it up to Luke Velosky. Velosky at the point. Stops, swings it over into the right wing. Lance Velosky, three-pointer up, and he makes it. Lance Velosky opens up the scoring in the second half with a three-pointer, and it pulls Central to within 2. Richmond Heights 44, Central Catholic 42. Ashbury on the left wing, blows by Stengel and puts it in for 2. 46-42, Richmond Heights. And that should have been a reach-in foul. No call there. Minnie gets away. Three-pointer on the way from Velosky. That's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Damaris Winters as they quickly push it up the other end. De'Eric Barber at the point. Now moves to the left side. Swings it over into the right to Ashbury. Three-pointer from the right wing, and he nails that. Ashbury off to a fast start with 5 points. The freshman extends the lead for Richmond Heights, 49-42. Minnie with it for Central Catholic across the timeline on the left side. Can't get around the defense. Finally does and gets it over to Luke Velosky. Velosky back to Minnie at the point. Now to Lance Velosky on the left wing. He's going to drive right down the middle of the basket, and they're going to wave the basket away and call a foul on the floor. So that is going to be on Dorian Jones. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1 here in the second half. And Central will inbound from underneath their own basket. Substitution. Stengel will have a seat. Tyler Cook comes into the ball game. They get it to Cook down low on the left block. He kicks it back up on top to Luke Velosky, and he's going to draw the foul. That is on Joey Amori, and that's Amori's third foul. And quickly, 2 team fouls for Richmond Heights as we are just under 2 minutes in the first quarter, in the third quarter. Miss from Cook, rebounded by Central, and not drawing the foul. Going the other way with it is Richmond Heights, and Ashbury with another bucket. That gives him 7 points in the third quarter, and quickly now it's a 9-point lead for Richmond Heights. They have just come out on fire here in the third quarter, and Central's going to take a timeout, and we're going to take it with them. This is high school basketball on Q92radiosports.com.
Since 1962, DeHoff Realtors has been deeply rooted in the Stark County community. As proud supporters of high school athletics countywide, they are committed to helping our neighbors buy and sell homes with confidence. Visit them at dhoff.com or call them at 330-499-8153, and let's make a winning move together. DeHoff Realtors, your championship team in real estate, dedicated to serving the Stark County community with pride. Good luck to all of the boys basketball teams still fighting for a title in the tournament.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92radiosports.com.
Welcome back to the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse. Ryan Keller with you for the Division V regional semifinals. Central Catholic has the ball, trailing 51-42 as they inbound and get it over into the left side to Lance Volosky. Richmond Heights has definitely picked up the defensive pressure. They hand it off to Luke Volosky, a little floater from the baseline, no good, but fighting for it and getting the rebound was Central Catholic. Three-pointer up from Volosky, no good. Rebound tipped back to him. So Luke Volosky getting some points. The 2-point bucket, it's 51-44, 5 minutes left in the third quarter. De'Eric Barber has it for Richmond Heights on the right wing. Swings it over to the left side to Ashbury. Ashbury at the point. He's going to drive down the left side of the baseline. Little head fake. Great defense there by Tyler Cook, forcing the miss. And then Central throws it away into the hands of Joey Amori. And Amori puts it in for two. Luke Volosky with it for Central Catholic. He gets to the right elbow, splits the defender, tries to float it up and under. He's not going to get it, and the rebound off the fingertips of Cook and goes out of bounds. It'll be Richmond Heights basketball. 4:29 left in the third quarter. De'Eric Barber brings it up for Richmond Heights. He gets to the point, thought about a three, now is going to reset. Moves back to the right. Little hesitation, dribble, drives to the basket. Layup up, no good. Rebounded by Lance Volosky. Volosky bringing it up court. Here's the pressure from Richmond Heights. Finally gets it to Luke. Luke down low, looking for the cutter, and that's good. That's Easton Miller moving without the basketball, finding an open lane. And Richmond Heights with the basketball again. And then we're going to have a travel from De'Eric Barber, and it's going to go back to Central. Substitution for the Crusaders. Jake Bowling enters the ball game, and Dylan Minnie is going to have a seat. 53-46, Richmond Heights on top. 3:55 left in the third quarter. Richmond Heights trying to go for their fourth consecutive state title, a feat that hasn't been done in the state of Ohio. Inbound almost stolen away, finally getting to the hands of Miller. Miller finds Luke Volosky on the left side, nothing there. Kicks it out to the right corner for a three from Lance Volosky. That's no good. Rebounded by Richmond Heights, going the other way. Swings it around the three-point line. Ashbury, wide open three. Makai Ashbury is having himself a third quarter. 10 points, and there's still 3:20 left in the third. Barber with it from the left corner. Three-pointer off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Richmond Heights. Ashbury taking it down. Three-pointer left wing, and that's going to be off the rim, no good, but a foul is called on Easton Miller. And Damaris Winters is going to go to the line to shoot three with 3:13 left in the third. The game has kind of gotten away from Central Catholic in this third quarter. It's now a 10-point lead for Richmond Heights, and they have a chance to add to it. And the first free throw by Winters is good. He's got two more to come. Winters set at the foul line. Second free throw attempt is good as well. It gives Winters 9, has a chance to make it 10 here. And Winters' third attempt. And he gets the three of them. And that extends the lead 59-46 for Richmond Heights. Luke Volosky across the timeline, gets it to Lance Volosky on the left side. He needs to move. And drops it off to Bowling. Bowling out near midcourt. Gets to the point. Drops it off to Luke Volosky. Three-pointer from him off the left front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Richmond Heights. Quickly going the other way. Three-pointer up and that is off the back of the rim. No good, and knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say the ball goes to the Crusaders. That was Damaris Winters with the 3 attempt. Coming up, no good. 2:42 left. Richmond Heights leads by 13. Luke Velosky for the Crusaders. Gets it to Bowling on the right side. Bowling readjusts to the center. Here comes the double team. Gets away from it. Finds Luke Velosky on the right wing. He's going to drive to the basket. Little floater. Drops it in for 2. And we're going to have another timeout by Central Catholic. And we're going to join them. 59-48. Richmond Heights over Central Catholic. 2:27 left in the third quarter. This is high school basketball on Q92 Radiosports.com.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92Radiosports.com.
And welcome back to the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse. Ryan Keller with you for the regional semifinals in Division 5. Richmond Heights leads 59-48. And they're going to have the basketball coming out of the timeout. De'Eric Barber drives, kicks it out to the right wing to the Winters. Winters has nothing, gets it back to Barber. Barber drives, swings it over into the left corner. Three-pointer up by Ashbury, no good. Rebounded by Central. Luke Velosky on the right side. Finds Lance Velosky for a deep 3. That was near the line for the volleyball court. That's going to come up short. Rebounded by Richmond Heights. De'Eric Barber at the point. Swings it to the left. Dorian Jones, three-pointer. Bounces off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Will Miner, who's into the ball game for Central. Luke Velosky on the left side. He's going to drive. Get to the right elbow. Kick it over into the corner. Thought about another 3 was Lance Velosky. He's going to drive. Little runner. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Picked up by Richmond Heights. De'Eric Barber across the timeline. He's got a free path to the basket. Finger roll up and in. That's Barber's first points. And it's 61-48, Richmond Heights. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Jake Bowling with it for Central. Finds Velosky on the left side for a 3. That's Luke. And that's going to be no good. Central shooting and missing a lot of 3s. Empty possessions recently for the Crusaders. As driving to the basket for Richmond Heights was De'Eric Barber. He's going to miss. Going the other way with it is Central Catholic. Looking for a 3 in the right corner. That's partially blocked. That was Lance Velosky. Central fighting for the rebound. Bowling picks it. He misses. And that's going to be rebounded by Winters for Richmond Heights. And they're just going to slow it down with 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Do have a score update for you. Let's see here, final in the St. Ignatius St. Ed's game. It will be Camp McKinley versus the number 1 seed, St. Ignatius, on Saturday at 7 o'clock from the Mack Center at Kent State University. Richmond Heights with the basketball, driving to the basket, floating it up and in for the 2 points. And we've got 1 second left, and Central cannot get a shot off. That last basket was Joey Amore. And we go into the fourth quarter with a score of 63-48, Richmond Heights. We're going to take a break. This is high school basketball on Q92 Radiosports.com.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Buying a home is one of the biggest investments you will make in your lifetime. And for some, it's the very first time. You are going to want the guidance of someone with experience, integrity, and successful results. Joanna Belden with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services has proven time and time again that she is that someone. Working with the Belden Group of Joanna Belden and Cindy Aaronhalt with over 29 years of combined experience and over $21 million in volume sold in 2023, you can feel confident knowing that you are in the best of hands. Call Joanna at 330-309-2343 or Cindy Aaronhalt at 330-268-5063 or find them both at howardhanna.com.
Home sweet home. Until the roof leaked, the hot water tank went cold, and the furnace died. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we can make it home sweet home again. With a home equity line of credit, our HELOC rates are outstanding, and there are no closing costs, no appraisal fees, no application fees, and no annual fees. Make it home sweet home again. With a home equity line of credit from Friends and Family Credit Union, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92radiosports.com.
Welcome back to the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse as the fourth quarter gets underway here. We're going to have an offensive foul called on Central Catholic. So the ball is going to go back to the Spartans with Richmond Heights leading 63-48. You're going to need an incredible fourth quarter from the Crusaders, but that's why you play the games. You never know what can happen. With the basketball for the Spartans, De'Eric Barber brings it across half court. Central switching things up and going to a zone defense to try to slow down this offense from Richmond Heights. Barber throws it into the right corner, skip pass, rotation around to the left wing, three-pointer up and in. Dorian Jones hits the three. 66-48. Luke Velosky with it for Central. He's on the right wing. Swings it over to Lance Velosky on the right side. Now back to Luke on the left. A deep three. What a shot! A crazy deep three from Luke Velosky. It's 66-51. And Richmond Heights with the quick three-pointer attempt from Dorian Jones, and that's going to be in and out, no good. Velosky driving, kicking, three-pointer right side, in and out, no good. Rebounded on the play by Amori, and Richmond Heights bringing it back the other way. With it at the point is De'Eric Barber. Barber slowing things down, waiting for his offense to move. Swings it out. Jones, three-pointer on the left side. Dorian Jones hitting another one. You can't let him heat up, the OSU recruit. 69-51. Miner gets it to Bolin. Bowling up and under layup, no good. Fighting for the rebound, and it's going to bounce off of his fingertips and out of bounds. And the ball will go back to the Spartans with 5:55 left in the fourth quarter. It's 69-51. Don't forget, tomorrow night here on Q92radiosports.com, Warren Harding against Massillon Perry. You can hear that game from John Bozica right here on Q92radiosports.com. De'Eric Barber with it now. He's just going to pull it out and reset the offense. They're just going to let as much time run off as they can. Ashbury now from the left side, two-point basket, deep two-point, no good. Rebounded by Easton Miller. Miller now trying to get across the timeline. He does. Pressured on the play by Amore, and finally gets it to Velosky. Velosky has to save it from going out of bounds, and it's going to be last touched by Joey Amore. And the ball will remain with Central Catholic, 5:20 left in the game. Lance Velosky gets it in. Now over to Easton Miller. Miller at the point. Finds Luke Velosky on the right wing. Velosky's just going to pull it out and reset the offense. He picks up his dribble, trying to get it to Miner. And we're going to have a foul called on Damaris Winters. And that'll be his fourth personal foul. And the first foul for Richmond Heights in the fourth quarter. Substitution for Richmond Heights. AJ Audio enters the ball game. He hit that three-pointer at the buzzer going into halftime. Those are his only points of the game. Audio, a 6'5 senior. Velosky with it from the right wing. Three-pointer off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by De'Eric Barber. Barber just going to go straight up to the foul line, kick it out into the left corner. Three-pointer up off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Lance Velosky. He gets it up to Easton Miller. Miller drops it off to Luke Velosky. He's going to try to go baseline and has that one stolen away. Central looks tired. Three-pointer thought about on the left side. Instead, they rotated it to the top. Jones with the three. And Dorian Jones with 9 points in the fourth quarter extends the lead, 72-51, 4:27 left in the fourth quarter. And we're going to step away. It's high school basketball on Q92 Radiosports.com.
So here I am in line at Papa Gyro's. I order the Gyro Supreme. Suddenly, the lady behind me chimes in.
It's pronounced gyro.
Then the fella behind her says,
It's a gyro.
I turn my back and I finish my order. I also need a large Grecian salad, some baklava chocolate swirl, and a Cajun gyro.
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 Okay. So no matter how you say it, you're not far from a Papa Gyro's.
For Pete's sake, it's Papayitos. Find the Papayitos closest to you at papayitos.com.
Who's Pete?
At Dr. Michael J. Hewlett Family Dentistry in Massillon and Malvern, they're proud to be part of two wonderful communities. After 32 years of providing high-quality dentistry, Dr. Hewlett has decided to retire. They are happy to announce that Dr. Corey Boss, a Massillon, Washington graduate, will take over in March with the full support of the Hewlett dental family. Dr. Boss is excited to continue providing the same excellent service that patients have come to expect. He is accepting new patients at this time. Please call 330-477-2151 to make an appointment.
And we're back at the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse. 4:12 left in the game. Central with the basketball. Three-pointer on the left side from Lance Velosky. That's no good. And Richmond Heights trying to throw that down court and saving it from going out of bounds, but throws it right into the hands of Central Catholic. Luke Velosky with it with another crazy deep three. It's 72-54, 3:40 left in the game. Joey Maury with it, and he's going to get fouled as he drives to the basket. So that's going to be on the floor. That is from it's foul on Jake Bowling. It's easy to see why this Richmond Heights team has been so successful the last few years. They just run and run and run and run and run. They don't look winded. I mean, we've got Dorian Jones, who is being recruited by Ohio State and has just come out on fire here in this fourth quarter. He's been quiet most of the game and has just been pulling up threes. It's easy to see why. Central giving it everything they have right now, still fighting, but they look like a tired basketball team. 72-54. Bowling with it in the left corner. Swings it up on top. Three-pointer on the way from Miller. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jones. He hands it off to De'Eric Barber. Barber slowly walks it up court. 3 minutes remaining in this ball game. Barber on the right wing. He does a little hesitation, dribble, and then just pulls it right back out and resets. Swings it over. Jones, three-pointer. Bounces around the rim and drops. Dorian Jones has 12 in the fourth quarter. Give him 17 on the game. And he just makes it look effortless. Bowling with it now for Central. Swings it over on the left side to Lance Velosky. We're going to have a foul away from the ball on Richmond Heights. And we're going to inbound from right in front of the Central bench. And Matt Creamer, he needs to to watch. He's not happy about something with the official as Jake Bowling gets set to inbound. and gets it in. They swing it over to Lance Velosky on the right wing. He's going to drive to the basket and draw the foul on De'Eric Barber. It's going to be Barber's second foul. And the Lance is going to go to the line to shoot 2 with 2:30 remaining in the ball game. It's 75-54. Richmond Heights leads Canton Central Catholic. And Lance Velosky makes his first free throw. Gives him 14 on the day. Subbing back in for Central Catholic, Jonathan Stengel. And Lance Velosky has a chance to make them both, and he hits the second free throw as well. So it's 75-56. Full court press now on from Central. And they get it to Dorian Jones. Jones drops it back off to De'Eric Barber. And then across court to Jones. Three-pointer on the way. That one's short off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Easton Miller. Miller trying to avoid the trap as he gets across half court. Gets it over into the left corner to Bowling. Now to the right side. Lob pass to Stengel underneath. Stengel battling. A lot of contact. He's going to miss that, and they're going to have a foul on Central. It'll be Richmond Heights basketball, and that is going to go against Jonathan Stengel. Substitution now for Central Catholic, Joey Meyer into the game. And having a seat will be Lance Velosky with 14 points. Now we're under 2 minutes here. 75-56, Richmond Heights leads. And Dorian Jones has it. He's going to go to the basket and miss the layup. Rebounded by Stengel. Over to Luke Velosky. He's going to push it up the middle of the court. Hesitation dribble. And we're going to have a blocking foul. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul on the screen on Stengel. So that's going to give the ball back to Richmond Heights. Another substitution in the ball game. That is, let's see here. Braylon Tabellion into the ball game for the Crusaders. Minute and a half left in the game. Richmond Heights has this one under control, and they're just going to kind of hang out. Not really push it. No, I say that. And audio with the three in and out, no good. Rebounded by Tabolian as they push it up court. Meyer with it now on the left side. Looking cross court, trying to get it to Bowling. That's going to be stolen by audio. And we are 1 minute away from the conclusion of this game. Richmond Heights 75 and Central Catholic 56. Richmond Heights just going to hold it out near midcourt and let the final minute and an unnecessary foul on Luke Velosky. And some substitutions from Central, giving Coach Creamer giving his players, his seniors, an opportunity to sub out of this ball game and letting them get their ovations after a heck of a season. So leaving the ball game, Luke Velosky and Jonathan Stengel. Congratulations to those young men on a heck of a career and a heck of a season for Central Catholic. Into the game, Max Fry, along with Tyler Cook, Joey Meyer, Braylon Tabellion, and a steal from Richmond Heights, and they go the other way. And a huge dunk that is missed by Dorian Jones. As we are under 30 seconds, three-pointer on the way, and that is good from Tyler Cook. And it looks like Jones hurt his wrist. He's standing here right in front of me. 20 seconds left. They're not going to attempt another shot. And he was checking that right wrist after the missed dunk attempt. He tried to slam that one hard. And as time continues to tick out, we have 5 seconds left in the game, and that's going to be it for the run of the Central Catholic Crusaders. A great season to Coach Creamer and these young men comes to an end in the regional semifinals. Your final score, Richmond Heights 77, Canton Central Catholic 59. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get into the post-game show, break down points, and let you guys know what's coming up on the Q92 Sports Network. Final score, Richmond Heights 77, Canton Central Catholic 59. This is high school basketball on the Q92 Radiosports.com.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
It's not easy out there. You need a loan within your budget that you can afford. The big banks tell you thanks, but no thanks. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we're here to help. Simply stop by any of our 3 convenient locations on Erie Street South, downtown Massillon, and Whipple Avenue at the Acme Fresh Market. Visit with one of our loan professionals. They'll discuss your needs and review the options that will work best for you. We know it's not easy out there. So now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family. Friends and Family Credit Union.
Looking for a place where good food and a good mood come together? Welcome to Samantha's Restaurants in Stark County, proudly owned by Heidi Kiefer. Whether it's a hearty breakfast, a satisfying lunch, or a delightful dinner, you'll always find something to love at Samantha's. With 5 locations in Hartville, Oakwood Square, downtown Canton, Hills and Dales, and Louisville, Heidi is proud to be serving Stark County for over 25 years. More than just a place for a great meal, her friendly staff will put a smile on your face and make you feel like part of the Samantha's family. Serving generations in Stark County. Stop in and discover why good food equals a good mood at Samantha's. At Dr. Michael J. Hewlett Family Dentistry in Massillon and Malvern, they're proud to be part of 2 wonderful communities. After 32 years of providing high-quality dentistry, Dr. Hewlett has decided to retire. They are happy to announce that Dr. Corey Boss, a Massillon, Washington graduate, will take over in March with the full support of the Hewlett dental family. Dr. Boss is excited to continue providing the same excellent service that patients have come to expect. He is accepting new patients at this time. Please call 330-477-2151 to make an appointment.
Buying a home is one of the biggest investments you will make in your lifetime. And for some, it's the very first time. You are going to want the guidance of someone with experience, integrity, and successful results. Joanna Belden with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services has proven time and time again that she is that someone. Working with the Belden Group of Joanna Belden and Cindy Ehrenhalt with over 29 years of combined experience and over $21 million in volume sold in 2023, you can feel confident knowing that you are in the best of hands. Call Joanna at 330-309-2343 or Cindy Ehrenhalt at 330-268-5063 or find them both at howardhanna.com.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92Radiosports.com.
And welcome back to the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse post game after the Richmond Heights Spartans beat the Central Catholic Crusaders 77-59. Let's see here. Scores for Richmond Heights. Makai Ashbury with 22. The freshman with 22. De'Eric Barber with 12. Damaris Winters with 10. AJ Audio with 3. Dorian Jones with 17. And he had 12 of those in the fourth quarter. He just went off, and they were all threes. Joey Amori with 11 points for Richmond Heights. They advance. They will play Saturday, and that extends their record on the season to 17-9, and they continued their just route of teams throughout this postseason. And, just continues. They've won, 7 regional games now since 2022. The average margin had been 33.5. That'll come down a little bit, but not too much here tonight as they beat the Canton Central Catholic Crusaders by a score of 77-59. We'll talk about Central when we come back. It's the post-game show right here on Q92 Radiosports.com.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
So here I am in line at Papa Gyro's. I order the Gyro Supreme. Suddenly, the lady behind me chimes in.
It's pronounced gyro.
Then the fella behind her says,
It's a gyro.
I turn my back and I finish my order. I also need a large Grecian salad, some baklava chocolate swirl, and a Cajun gyro.
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 Okay. So no matter how you say it, you're not far from a Papa Gyro's.
For Pete's sake, it's Papayitos. Find the Papayitos closest to you at papayitos.com.
Where's Pete?
Since 1962, DeHoff Realtors has been deeply rooted in the Stark County community. As proud supporters of high school athletics countywide, they are committed to helping our neighbors buy and sell homes with confidence. Visit them at dehoff.com or call them at 330-499-8153 and let's make a winning move together. DeHoff Realtors, your championship team in real estate, dedicated to serving the Stark County community with pride. Good luck to all of the boys' basketball teams still fighting for a title in the tournament.
Looking for a place where good food and a good mood come together? Welcome to Samantha's Restaurants in Stark County, proudly owned by Heidi Kiefer. Whether it's a hearty breakfast, a satisfying lunch, or a delightful dinner, you'll always find something to love at Samantha's. With 5 locations in Hartville, Oakwood Square, downtown Canton, Hills and Dales, and Louisville, Heidi is proud to be serving Stark County for over 25 years. More than just a place for a great meal, her friendly staff will put a smile on your face and make you feel like part of the Samantha's family. Serving generations in Stark County. Stop in and discover why good food equals a good mood at Samantha's.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Buying a home is one of the biggest investments you will make in your lifetime. And for some, it's the very first time. You are going to want the guidance of someone with experience, integrity, and successful results. Joanna Belden with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services has proven time and time again that she is that someone. Working with the Belden Group of Joanna Belden and Cindy Ehrenhalt with over 29 years of combined experience and over $21 million in volume sold in 2023, you can feel confident knowing that you are in the best of hands. Call Joanna at 330-309-2343 or Cindy Ehrenhalt at 330-268-5063 or find them both at howardhanna.com.
Ah, home sweet home. Until the roof leaked, the hot water tank went cold, and the furnace died. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we can make it home sweet home again. With a home equity line of credit, our HELOC rates are outstanding, and there are no closing costs, no appraisal fees, no application fees, and no annual fees. Make it home sweet home again with a home equity line of credit from Friends and Family Credit Union. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92radiosports.com.
And welcome back to the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse. Your final score, Richmond Heights 77, Canton Central Catholic 59. For the Crusaders, Jake Bowling had 5, Tyler Cook with 7, Easton Miller with 7, Luke Velosky leading the Crusaders with 18, Lance Velosky with 15, Will Miner with 3, and Jonathan Stengel with 4. Q92 Sports Network has more high school basketball coming your way tomorrow night. John Bozica will have the call between Warren G. Harding and the Maslin Perry. So you can listen to that game right here on Q92radiosports.com, Facebook, and YouTube, and X. And make sure to follow us on all those platforms so you can see when we go live with our sports broadcast. Saturday, 1 o'clock, the Louisville Leopards. They are in the regional finals. So you can listen to that game right here on Q92radiosports.com at 1 o'clock. John Bozica will have that call as the, let's see, where'd they go here? As the Leopards take on Bishop Hartley, 1 o'clock there. And then at 7 o'clock at the Mack Center at Kent State University, Camp McKinley Bulldogs will be taking on the number 1 seed St. Ignatius. And you can hear that game right here as well at Q92radiosports.com, Facebook, YouTube, and X. That's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you guys for listening. Congratulations on a great season from Canton Central Catholic, but they fall short tonight by a final score of 77-59. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, be kind, hug your loved ones, and thank you for listening to high school basketball on Q92radiosports.com. Have a good night, everybody.